Welcome back. Today we cover six current affairs, sharp, relevant, exam ready. Let's go. Now, India's West Asia reset, Modi, Israel, and GCC strategy. Prime Minister Modi invited Israel on February 25, 2026, upgrading bilateral ties to a special strategic partnership with 27 outcomes, including 16 formal agreements and 11 joint initiatives. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar separately outlined India's West Asia engagement strategy in a Rajya Sabha statement on March 9. India and Israel upgraded their relationship to special strategic partnership, a tier above the existing strategic partnership. Now, this signals India is recalibrating its West Asia posture post Gaza ceasefire. The 27 outcomes in a single visit is a high density diplomatic delivery covering defense, technology, water management, and trade. India is pursuing a GCC plus one framework, engaging the Gulf Cooperation Council, six Gulf states, as a bloc rather than bilaterally. West Asia reset, India's recalibration of its diplomatic stance across the West Asia region, special strategic partnership, upgraded bilateral tie between India and Israel, GCC plus one, India's approach to engaging six Gulf states as a collective economic bloc, IMEEC, India's Middle East Europe Economic Corridor, India's connectivity project through West Asia, Jaishankar Doctrine, India's active multi directional foreign policy approach, non alignment, India's traditional stance of not joining blocs being tested by West Asia choices. Next, we have the India's carbon credit trading scheme. Now, the India's carbon credit trading scheme under the Energy Conservation Act 2022 covers 740 entities across 9 industrial sectors. The first compliance cycle is ending March 31, 2026, making this a current live policy moment. Carbon credit certificates will be issued by October 2026 and tradable on power exchanges. India's CCTS is an intensity based carbon market. It covers 740 entities across sectors like aluminium, cement, steel, and fertilizers. This is a key UPSC distinction. India uses a baseline and credit system, not a cap and trade system. The first compliance cycle, closing on March 31st, 2026, is directly current. This is happening now. The budget 2026 also announced a 20,000 crore farmer carbon credit program, connecting agriculture to the carbon market framework. CCC, or the carbon credit certificate, is the tradable certificate issued for outperforming emission intensity baseline. Baseline and credit system is carbon market where credits earned by beating assigned baseline, not absolute cap. BEE, or the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, is the nodal agency administering CCTS. PAT scheme, which is the Perform, Achieve and Trade predecessor to the CCTS in India's energy efficiency framework. Carbon market is a market mechanism for trading emission reduction credits. Paris Agreement (NDC) is the India's nationally determined contributions under Paris 2015 linked to CCTS rationale. Third topic is the SC rules. Adoptive mother get full maternity leave. On March 17, 2026, a two-judge SC bench of Justice J.B. Pardiwala and R. Mahadevan struck down Section 60, Clause 4 of the Social Security Code 2020, which had restricted maternity leave for adoptive mothers based on child's age at adoption. The case was Nanduri versus Union of India. The SC also urged Parliament to enact a paternity leave law. Section 60, Clause 4 denied full maternity leave to adoptive mothers if the adopted child was above a certain age. The SC held this was discriminatory and constitutionally invalid. The SC ruling mandates 12 weeks maternity leave for adoptive mothers, regardless of the age of the child at the time of adoption. The SC calls for a paternity leave law. The court is nudging the parliament on a legislative gap that affects gender equality at the workplace. India has no statutory paternity law, leave law under central legislation. Social Security Code 2020, one of the four labor codes consolidating nine central labor laws, including maternity benefit provisions. Article 14, right to equality, ground on which discriminatory adoption age condition was struck down. Article 21, right to life and dignity, SC linked adoptive parenthood rights to Article 21. Maternity Benefit Act, 1961 Act governing maternity leave for working women. Adoptive mothers, beneficiaries of today's ruling, 12 weeks leave regardless of child's age. Paternity leave, leave for fathers, no central statute exists. SC urged Parliament to legislate. Section 69A IT Act, expanding blocking powers. India considering expanding Section 69A IT Act blocking authority, currently exclusive to METI, to four additional ministries: Home Affairs, External Affairs, Defense, and Information Broadcasting. The stated driver is the rapid rise of AI generated misinformation. Simultaneously, the Supreme Court confirmed that judicial magistrates cannot issue blocking orders under 69A. Now, this matters because Section 69A gives the government power to block online content on grounds like national security and public order, but only through METI's review committee. The centralized review committee at METI was the primary safeguard the SC accepted when it upheld Section 69A's constitutionality in the Shreya Singhal case. The SC affirming that judicial magistrates cannot issue blocking orders reinforces that 69A is the executive power. Only the executive can invoke it. Section 69A IT Act, provision allowing the government to block online content on security public order grounds. METI is the Ministry of Electronics and IT, current sole authority to issue final selection 69A orders. Blocking order is the government directive requiring platforms to restrict access to specific content in India. Shreya Singhal 2015 is the SC ruling that struck down Section 66A but upheld Section 69A with safeguards. AI misinformation is the government's stated justification for expanding and speeding up blocking powers. Intermediary liability is the legal framework governing platform responsibility for user generated content. Then we have the ASI clears 8 Tamil Nadu sites, Kiladi expands. The Archaeological Survey of India cleared excavations at 8 Tamil Nadu sites, including Kiladi, on March 13, 2026. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin welcomed the clearance. The sites span 8 districts across Tamil Nadu, following a proposal submitted by the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology in July 2025. Now, this is important because ASI's clearance expands Tamil Nadu archaeology beyond the Kiladi focus. The 8 sites span maritime trade areas, Sangamera settlements, and Iron Age cultures. Now, Kiladi on the Vagai River in Shivaganga has yielded over 18,000 artifacts across excavation phases. The inscribed potsherds with Tamil Brahmi script found at Kiladi are among the India's earliest epigraphic evidence for the Tamil language, pushing back Tamil literacy by several centuries and validating Sangam literary tradition archaeologically. Kiladi is the Sangam period archaeological site on the Vagai River, Shivaganga, Tamil Nadu. Sangam age is the period of classical Tamil literature and now proven urban civilization. Tamil Brahmi script is the early script for the Old Tamil developed from Brahmi. ASI, or the Archaeological Survey of India, is the central body under Ministry of Culture, managing protected monuments. Vagai River is the river on whose banks Kiladi is located, connected to ancient Pandya kingdoms Madurai. Amasar Act, died in 1958, is the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act, governs ASI Excavation Authority. Then we have the Viksit Bharat Shiksha Adshistan Bill. Now, the Viksit Bharat Shiksha Adshistan Bill 2025 was introduced in Lok Sabha on December 15, 2025 by the Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. The bill proposes to replace UGC, AICTE, and NCTE with a single apex commission and three specialized councils. Lok Sabha preferred it to a JPC, or the Joint Parliamentary Committee. The JPC examination is ongoing as of March 2026. Now, this is important because three separate regulators, UGC, NCTE, and AICTE, created overlapping mandates for decades. A multidisciplinary disciplinary university had to comply with both UGC and AICTE. Under the Apex Commission are three specialized councils: Regulatory Council, Accreditation Council, and Standards Council. Medical and legal education are explicitly exempt. The JPC effort signals significant opposition concerns and complexity. The bill's passage will reshape India's 43,000 colleges and 1,000 universities. PBSA Bill 2025 is the Viksit Bharat Shiksha Adshistan Bill, a proposed single apex higher education regulator. University Grants Commission is currently it funds and regulates universities to be replaced. AICTE is the All India Council for Technical Education. It regulates engineering, management to be replaced. NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020, recommended single regulator. VBSA implements this. Graded autonomy is the earned freedom for well performing HEIs to operate independently of traditional oversight. And then we have the JPC, or the Joint Parliamentary Committee, the multi party committee examining the bill before floor vote. So that's it for today's session. Six topics. Stay consistent, stay sharp. See you tomorrow.